Hopefully I get everybody in here. I seen a new person in Dre Day. You know, I know you probably been in here before, but thank you for your support. Thank y'all for coming in. We see what's going on here. Whew, this retrograde or whatever's going on is really is killing. Sometimes you gotta laugh. Lord have mercy. It's like I'm trying to push through it, y'all. So I finally made it here for to hit y'all with brand new content. I'm gonna give y'all a couple minutes because I know sometimes it takes a while, you know, especially when I gotta restart videos like this. But make sure you follow me on Instagram at godbody_2009. If y'all want any advice, consultations, or anything of that nature, make sure you hit me up on my email at NajeeWilliams89@yahoo.com or NajeeWilliams89@gmail.com. I appreciate the support and make sure y'all hit that like button. Thank you to all my new subscribers and all my new supporters. I appreciate it. Thank you, Risa, and everybody who was able to come in. Thank you, Kenya, for being back in here. It's regular now. Like, no. Like, it was, like, I'm sorry. I apologize about that so much. I really, really apologize about that, y'all. Because that is not what I was trying to do. I don't know what's going on. They got some new stuff up here, and I don't know what's really going on with that, but I guess I'll figure it out just like anything else, y'all. It ain't nothing to get roughed up about. But this video is gonna be all about the Scorpio man. You know, not a mean man. You know, not I thought it was like gonna be appropriate. You know, to make this video because it's a lot of misunderstandings and it's a lot of bad stereotypes, but it is some Scorpios that can be a certain way, but that's not everybody, so I'm going to make a video about that. Hey, good congeniality, where's Dre Day, where's everybody at? Make sure y'all let me know who's up in here, and I appreciate the love. One thing you got to understand about Scorpio man is we are very conflicted when it comes to being understood because a lot of stuff we don't really air out. A lot of stuff, especially the Scorpios that's still trying to mature to a certain level. A lot of Scorpios don't really articulate or really express themselves of how they feel because a lot of individuals that are with us, you got to understand the Scorpio, we have a boiling. I said this before in my videos, but I haven't said it in at least recent years. So I want to, reiterate this for anybody that's watched my videos. Y'all probably already know what I'm going to say. Like, us as Scorpio, man, we have almost this building volcano of feelings, of passion, of aggression, of emotion, of love, of anger, of pain, of and ambition, what I'm saying, whether it's past memories, new memories, the Scorpio, we literally, people, exist in this life, people really, dwell through this life, but we really live life on a full level. We live life on an extreme level, not because we force it that way, we try to make it that way, because it's just the way it is, you know what I mean? So you got to understand when you're dealing with Scorpio, man, this is going to be an individual of extreme feelings, of extreme passion. He's always on 100. Even if he's not on 100, he's always on 50. This is why you get the very passionate individual. This is why you get this very expressive individual. This is why you get this person with so much aggression, so much energy, so much testosterone. So let me so I'm gonna break a lot of stuff down to y'all, but let me get comfortable. And I hope y'all enjoy. I hope y'all happy. I'm here for a midnight session. God Body is finally here for a midnight session, a nighttime session. It ain't really my midnight madness because my midnight madness I usually do that after midnight, but I'm gonna do that for y'all for my late night hours one day. But this video, I told y'all I was gonna do a night session. And I want to hit y'all with that, so I hope y'all enjoy it. And make sure you like, make sure you enter the chat, make sure you can say hello. I ain't got no excuse of being too busy now. It's nighttime. You can say hello now. You ain't on the laptop today. You ain't behind the desk. So y'all make sure y'all say hello. Make sure you enter the chat. Okay, so I'm gonna break this down level by level. So I hope y'all enjoy this. One thing you got to understand. Hey, Sky Eleven Hook, thank you. I got two of my wonderful moderators today. One thing you got to understand is there's always a level of extreme passion boiling inside of that Scorpio man, and a lot of times it's not read, it's not seen because you have to be a person of deep intuition. You have to be a person that really cares about him. Not saying that it's reasonable for him to have certain angers or certain wild, crazy personalities at times. I'm not justifying everything the Scorpio man does. Absolutely not. But I'm saying you have to be intuitive because you have to be not only intuitive, you have to be a real empath. You can't just say you're an empath. You have to really have love for him. You can't just say you have love for him. You have to really be there for the long haul. You can't just say you friends. You can't just go along and say it's this and go along and say it's that, because whether you take your word seriously, whether you take your love serious, whether you take your time seriously, that's a personal, what I'm saying, preference. But us as Scorpio, that you got to understand that Scorpio man, he's going to take you seriously. I know this might sound weird. It might sound almost um what's the word for it, y'all? Sarcastic in a way, but this is actually a man that actually loves you. This is actually a person that actually cares about you. This is a man that actually feels some type of way about you. This is somebody that actually cares whether you know what happens to you and what doesn't happen to you. This is a person that's going to be overprotective. This is a person that's going to be very passionate. This is a person that's going to give 120,000%. But you got to understand, whatever he shows you, you know what I'm saying, from his heart, it comes from a real deep place. Um, we are very loving people. We are very passionate people, but we don't share it real easily because of bad experiences, bad relationships, bad exes, bad family life, bad childhood life, bad community life, whatever. It strands from different broken trust, from different situations, broken respect. Not only people, break our heart, they break our respect for human as a whole, especially when the Scorpio is going through our low vibrational stages. And this is the reason why we become low vibrational during a certain extent, because we take everybody and put them in the same circle. Okay, he's a piece of shit. She's a liar. He's a sociopath. He's a stalking ass weirdo. Okay, they all in the same pool of dog shit. It goes all down the same toilet. You see what I'm saying? And that's not right, because everybody is not in the same pool. Everybody's not in the same category. Every woman that's beautiful is not on some shallow, weak shit. Every woman that's a strong lover. It's not like to be taken for granted. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not too many real trustworthy individuals. So we got to, us as Scorpio man, we got to be able to single out who is who. You know what I'm saying? And separate them from the rest. We can't always put everybody in the same swim in the same toilet bowl of dog shit. I'm sorry, the same toilet bowl. You know what I'm saying? Because it's very beautiful individuals. It's beautiful, colorful souls. It's very truthful, very high vibrational spirits out here. And you got to be open up to them. You got to be open to them. You can't just put everybody in the same tub. And a lot of times the Scorpio man, he will put everybody in the same tub until proven worthy. You know what I'm saying? They'll treat everybody like crap until proven otherwise. They will keep their heart closed off and be mean as hell until they see otherwise to be a different way. Until you show me, you know what I'm saying? That was my motto at one point. Until you show me, you love me. I can't open up. But as the Scorpio grows, that's why you see me able to do videos. We become expressive. We become more extroverted. We become more outspoken. You know what I mean? Because we build that trust. We build that understanding of the people. I'm gonna break it down many different ways, and I hope y'all don't mind me doing something more in general. I know it ain't the spicy hot. I can do something spicy hot. Depends on what how y'all treat me. Hey, Tora, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being wild and crazy with y'all. I'm sorry about that. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all very much. And make sure you like issue into the chat. Let me know if you up in here for God Body's midnight video. Let me know. Give me a heart. Let me know you just in the building. You ain't gotta say this whole. You ain't gotta be a philosopher. You ain't gotta say nothing in paragraphs. I just asked to see you. I care about your existence. So, one thing about the Scorpio Man is, everything is kept, everything is built up, everything is hoarded away. So a lot of times the passion, it's always going to be there, but it's going to be on extreme level. The Scorpio Man, when he gets frustrated, it's going to be on extreme level, and that's fine because everybody has their feelings, everybody has mood swings, everybody has bad days, everybody has good days. But for the Scorpio Man, it's going to be on another extreme. It's going to be on another level. It's going to be on another catapult. And a lot of times we don't feel room to articulate ourselves, whether it's because we are being feel we're being ignored, we feel that it's falling upon deaf ears. And this is another thing for y'all. If you're gonna be with a Scorpio Man, understand when he talks to you, it's coming from a extremely, extremely deep place. Let me make this clear because a lot of stuff is said, but a lot of speakers don't really reiterate what they're saying. So a lot of their audiences miss key points. So a lot of times I will reiterate things. When it comes to the Scorpio Man, a lot of things will be bought outside. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things will be kept, but it's going to be on an extreme level. He's not going to feel the room to articulate it. He's not going to feel that most people are understanding him. He's not going to feel that most people are listening. So a lot of times the Scorpio Man will speak, you know, only from a small token. He will feed you only the crust on the loaf, the whole loaf. He will give you the crust. He'll give you the crumbs of his heart, of his feelings, of his mindset, because it's not being taken seriously. It's not being listened to. Most people hear, you know what I'm saying? Most people don't listen. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of people come around my video and be like, it's too, because it's not that it's too long all the time. It's just people can't listen. They don't listen. They don't have the patience. They don't have the wisdom. They don't have the competence and the intelligence, and that's the thing that irritates us most about being around a lot of individuals. They just don't get it. They don't connect, and this builds up the resentment in the Scorpio. This builds up the the recluse behavior. And for those who don't know, that might be younger, recluse, hidden, out of sight, more to himself, retract his existence around most people. This is when he becomes ice cold, when he start losing his hope in individuals. Because we have so much, a lot of people don't know this, we have so much love and passion and so much of ourselves to give, but we feel every time we pay for our love, we pay for our heart, we get smacked around for our kindness, we get taken advantage of for our open heartedness. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand that. It's 14 people in here, but it's only 11 real true viewers. But if you up in here with me, if you understand, make sure y'all hit that like button. Um, a lot of times the Scorpio Man, we keep to ourselves, you know what I'm saying? Because we're not seen by, outside of how we look, outside of how we seem, outside of what people think we are. People never really look at the whole picture. They just scan through the front page. They just go off the cover, and that's a real true saying because most individuals do, But the Scorpio Man, he has a he has a lot of love. We have a lot of love to give. We have a lot of passion. We have a lot of expression. And I'm gonna do something fun for y'all, of course. But You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna probably save that one for tomorrow. We gonna still have fun with this, you know. But us as Scorpio man, he would come mad if he's not able to love to the fullest extent. You know what I'm saying? Because Scorpio, we have love. If he can't love to the fullest extent, physically, mentally, spiritually, he becomes more. He becomes. It seems like that energy. I know I know it's gonna be only a certain. I see 14 of y'all up in here. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all just coming through up in here, ain't you? Look at y'all. Thank you, Tor. I love y'all. Y'all so random, but I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I guess I gotta push the button sometime, but make sure y'all hit that like button. Follow me at Godbody_2009. You know, I'm a very us as Scorpio, we very protective of ourselves. We are built warriors, we are built soldiers. We have a big soft heart though. We have a big soft heart spot for children, for people, for everybody, but it's not to be taken for granted. It's not to be played around with. If you can have everything that's ours, even when we don't have absolutely nothing. We'll give you the shirt off our back, but when you cross him, when you disrespect him, when you get on his bad side, then you're gonna deal with a different entity. Then you're gonna deal with a different type of individual. Once you almost missed this point, and I want y'all to listen. Hey, when they are, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button as y'all enter. I appreciate y'all. Um, Everything the Scorpio man says to you is not this is why people say we different, because Scorpio, we don't have to run game. We don't have to pretend. We don't know how to pretend. We don't know how to fake it. We don't know how to smooge our way through people's heart. We don't know how to kick it just to fit in type of personality. Whatever you get from us, it comes from the soul. If he says you looking good in that dress, you are drop. That means you are drop dead gorgeous. If he says he loves you and he cares about you, if he says you are so different and he can see that comes from the bottom of his heart and soul. When the Scorpio man starts to retract as far as his actions from his words, it's because he's hurt. A lot of times it's because it comes from hurt. It comes from resentment. It comes from getting backhanded. It's like being backhanded and the person not even looking at you when they're doing it. I'm gonna break down some stuff to y'all. So give me time to reiterate and explain myself. A lot of times people do the most meanest, most thoughtless, most hurtful things. Not only they do the most hurtful, most meanest things, they do it with arrogance. They do it with proud. They do it with pride. They're evil with a smile. So it's like being backhanded by somebody that has a big smile on their face and that don't even have the nerve to look at you. So a lot of times we don't really we don't really have this impulsive way of reacting to people. He's not a Scorpio. He's not like a fire sign. And now this is what you need to understand. This is the intricate part. This is where it gets tricky. This is where it gets complex. So please really listen to the. A lot of people gonna miss this, and a lot of people really need to hear this. A lot of people think because we're dark and we're the fighters of the zodiacs, we're the war horses of the zodiacs. They think we just snap onto stuff. We just pit bull everything that pisses us off. We just go off. Lose our fucking minds at the drop of a dime. But that's not the case. That's false. That's completely false. We we'll let it build up. We'll throw it up in the air. We'll flip it around. We'll literally dissect the issue. We'll go through A to the all the way to the letter Z. We'll flip it around. We'll look at it. We'll size it up. We'll sink it to our heart, but then we'll sink it. Then we'll sink it to our soul. We inhale, and this could be the another bad part about it, because we take it in. Us as Scorpio, and this is a part I had to learn how to readjust myself. We digest what we are given by people that we think that love us, by people that we feel that care about us. With any average individual, we could give less than a damn. But when we actually care and we actually love, which doesn't come easily, it's we digest everything you tell us. We soak in every way you treat him. He's inhaling that. He's inhaling that like a filter, like an air conditioned filter. He's inhaling that. So whatever you do towards that Scorpio man, it's going to count. Whatever you say to him, it's going to count. Whatever you don't do, it's going to count. Whatever you don't say, it's going to count. If you don't take your word serious, that's you. That Scorpio man, he takes you seriously. That Scorpio man, he loves you seriously with his heart. It is not just mentally in my mind where I can just literally wipe my hands with you and stomp my feet with you and don't think about you the next day. That means that person ain't never. Most people say they can just walk away. And be like, I don't. I being able to walk away from it. You never loved them. That's why you never cared about them. You might not even know what love even means. You don't love them because even if you stomp your feet and wipe your hands with a person, your heart and your soul still gonna be connected to them. Whether it's your brother, sister, mother, wife, husband, child. If you are a person of heart, if you a person of deep empathy and a person of passion, you're gonna have it's gonna be a lingering factor. You know what I'm saying? Because you are what you eat. And when you eat, not just physically eating food, but who you talk to, who you spend your time with, who you really show that time and that passion and that compassion to. That's where it really counts. That's where it really means to us. It really, and the problem is a lot of individuals don't see that. They only see that Scorpio as looking at them in a one-dimensional way. But that Scorpio man, he's not looking at you in a one-dimensional way where you can't tell whether he loves you. He's trying to see where your heart is. He wants to know where your true intentions really lie with him. He wants to know, is this going to be something worth putting my future, my time, my pain, my sweat, my blood, my tears into? He's really playing the waiting game for certain individuals. This is not for every Scorpio relationship, but certain Scorpios, when they show you one thing and it seems like they being mean, but they show you all this love, and it's because he's waiting. He's trying to make sure to confirm that your love is real, that your connection is real, that the relationship is real. Because I don't care what nobody say, I don't care how nobody think about it. That Scorpio is not a temporary. He's not good at quickies. He's not a one night stand type of dude. He we can play that role, but a lot even Scorpios that play that role, you can see the pain in their eyes. You can see the loneliness in their eyes. They could be slaying thousands of women, but you can still see the lingering pain in their eyes because they not meant to be lingering in many different directions. They meant to be with the person that loves them, with a person that cares about them, with a person that has concern about their well-being. That's just not just the Scorpio man. That's just anybody in life who doesn't want to be loved. Tell me, who doesn't want to be appreciated? Who doesn't want to be counted for in this life? Who doesn't want to be seen and appreciated by those around them? Who doesn't want to be loved, whether right or whether they're wrong? Because there's no such thing as this perfect specimen. You show me somebody that says they found a perfect specimen, and I show you somebody that's a fucking liar. Because there's no such thing. We all got dog shit on our shirts. So nobody should be treated differently. Everybody should be treated with the same grace and with the same love. But most of the time, it's nothing like that. People are very biased with their love. People are very finicky and picky and meticulous with their love. People can be very cold and evil with their love. People can be very manipulative and very hurtful with their love. You treat one person like this and then you treat the other person like that. You very biased with your love. Whether you want to admit it or not, you're very biased with your love. And I'm not just talking about the strangers. I'm not talking about to people you just met. I'm not talking about to people that just associate with you. I'm talking about people that known you for years. People that spend day in and day fucking out with your ass. People that will literally lay their life down on the line for you. A lot of people literally lead them, throw them. They the first ones to throw you under the bus. They the first ones to count you out. They the first ones to throw a stone at your damn skull. They the first ones to see the first blemish, the first scratches, the first mistakes. They the first ones to point it out. You see what I'm saying? So this is what builds the Scorpio's views. This is what builds our views. This is what we see. We don't look at how we want to look at stuff. We don't look at how we wish stuff would be. We look at stuff the way it is. We look at stuff the way people explain it, the way people show it to us. The pill that most fake, the pill that most people skip to take, that's the pill that we take in multiple dosages. Listen to what I'm saying. The pill of reality and the pill of the harsh realities of life is the pill that most people skip out on. Why you ain't pick that up for the right age? Where's the truth pill? You forgot about that. You got your you got what they say. You got your headache medicine. You got this medicine. You got that medicine. But where's the truth? Where's the passion? Where's the real pieces of yourself? They ain't gonna let a lot of people get on this video because I done got up. I done figured this mess out a little bit. But like I said, let me know if y'all in here. Make sure you follow me at Godbody_2009. You know, make sure you follow if you want to get. Make sure you make it to all the videos. Make sure you follow me up there. Hit me up on my email, NajeeWilliams89@gmail.com or NajeeWilliams89@yahoo.com. I appreciate the love. Thank you so much for coming in. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. If you want to donate, show some love. My PayPal link is in the chat room as well as my Cash App link. So y'all make sure y'all show love. If you're appreciating these videos, let me know in the chat room. Hit me with the circle. You know what I'm saying? Show me some love. I'm up here with y'all. We having fun, but I know it's late. You know what I'm saying? I understand it's late, and I don't take your time for granted. So I want to hear from you. If you watching my video, if you enjoying it, I would like to hear from you on this late night. Because I appreciate you being here. You didn't have to be here, but make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you support the video. And if you're a new subscriber, feel free to come in. Thank you all. I see y'all 18 people are coming in. Y'all can't y'all 4 extra people hit the like button? Like what's going on? You like y'all like they treat me like I'm ugly. y'all treat me like Mr. Ugly. See that's what I'm talking about. See that stuff like people are they just like I told y'all in my last video, people don't understand that they show their extremist they show the most extreme parts of themselves to us in a relationship and um whatever they're feeling. People don't understand that they're throwing all this stuff at the Scorpio man, and they don't understand that everything you do it affects that Scorpio man. Everything that you say, even when you think he don't care and you think, oh, he's being mean, oh, he's being like this, those and you got mad. That Scorpio man didn't say nothing mean to you, but you got mad with him, so you lashed out at him. You thought you felt that Scorpio man was doing something, so you said something disrespectful. You felt justified for doing something, for being neglectful. You know what I'm saying? Alienating the Scorpio man, not really putting no real effort into him, not really reaching out to him, not really spending no real time and connecting with him, not really bonding with him, not like you really do, not like you really supposed to, If you supposed to be his woman, are you just an acquaintance? Do you just want to be part time weekend love? Are you looking for an actual man to spend your life with? Are you actually trying to build a bond that lasts forever? If you're looking for weekend love, okay, I understand where you're coming from. If you looking if you're looking for to be a part time lover, I understand. More power to you. Have fun. But if you looking for a real relationship, you looking for a real connection, you got to make real moves. You can't be doing no part time lover shit and looking for forever in a day because you're not even putting the right tools into it. It's just like that video I told y'all I made last time. You building your house on sand. You building your house on sticks. It's bound to break in half. It's bound to collapse. It's bound to end up in divorce court. It's bound to end up in tragedy. It's bound to end up in being a sad what could have been relationship. And I know people in here and that y'all. I see you up in here. Thank you, Kenya. I really appreciate it, and thank you, Sky Lemon Hook. I really appreciate all of y'all coming through and showing love. Let me know if y'all in here. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Thank you, Risa. Thank you, Dre. Thank you, everybody. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They were trying to get me. They were trying to see. They be knowing what they be doing with saying stuff like that sometimes. But it's all good. I'm gonna figure it out after I finish this video. But if I know it's late, what I mean. I know people are gonna come in and watch this video. So y'all let me know if y'all enjoying this video. Y'all let me know if y'all feel this video is necessary. Y'all let me know if y'all have something to add to the topic. Y'all let me know if y'all have any questions about the topic. If you have a personal situation, I don't mind asking small questions, but if you have any deep stories and stuff like that, make sure you email me. Make sure you hit me up on the email. It's I don't know what's going on with the like button, but y'all two extra people, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you support the video. That's if you can. I know how people is, Lord knows. That's what I'm talking about. It's just like the extra people that's in my video watching. I'm gonna pick with them right now. I don't care if they like it or not. People only give you their half effort. People only you give them so much to receive so little. You can give them your loyalty, you can give them your heart, you can give them your soul, you can give it to them real as ever. You can do stuff in the most out of the most kindness of your heart, but you do one thing, you neglect it. You make one mistake, you hate it forever. You do one thing that rubs somebody the wrong way, even unintentionally. They mark you like you the worst thing ever. But at the same time, they'll let a different person do something 8 times worse. They'll let a different person do something 100 times worse, just because they're not you. Just because they're not you, not because they taller, not because they lighter, not because they smarter, just because they're not you. They'll let them do whatever they want to do. They'll let them say whatever they want to say. They'll let them be as mean as they want to be. You see what I'm saying? I'm giving y'all some. Y'all let me know. Like I'm only giving y'all stuff that's straight from the heart. Like if y'all don't want to hear what is the percentage of me and Lisa getting back together. What Johnny, Johnny, excuse me, Johnny. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Do I know Lisa? Do I even know you, Johnny? Johnny, I don't know you, Johnny. I don't know what you're talking about, Johnny. Hit me up on my email. Follow me on Instagram because I don't know who the hell you. I'm sorry about my Scorpio sarcastic humor. I don't know who the hell you are, buddy. I don't know. I don't know who the hell you are. So hit me up on my email. It's nothing personal. Hit me up on my email. Follow me at godbody_2009. Cause I don't know your ass from a hill of beans. I don't know who the hell you is. You coming off me random. I don't know who you are, my guy. I don't know who you are. Hold on, let me put my Johnny. I don't know. It ain't. It's just not. It's just not. I don't. I'm drawing a blank here. Johnny Blake. I don't know who you are, Mr. Johnny. I rocks with you though, and I appreciate you being here. You my guy. I appreciate all my BF viewers, but hey Johnny, follow me at Godbody underscore 2009. If you have an Instagram, if you have a Facebook, follow me at Godbody Second Word Channel. You can follow me. Make sure you follow me so you can reach out to me so I can get familiar and know who you are. Cause I'm playing with you. I'm joking with you, but I got love for you, brother. I just don't know who you are. You know what I'm saying? But so reach out to me. You can email me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it takes. You know what I mean? But much love to you on a serious note. Send me your info. My info is in the chat room. My beautiful moderator, Sky 11 Hook, has posted it up. You can see my name and my links. They post my links so much. Look through the chat. My links are in there. Anybody with the you see the wrench? Okay, if you see the wrench, you got it, brother. One thing. See, I'm not a mean person. I can be a sarcastic ball buster, but I'm not. I you know I do it with love. You know, I do it with love. It's nothing but love. Cause you got to understand me. You got to know me. You got to know me to judge me. You know what I mean? You're not gonna know me from afar because I could bite your half your face off from 100-mile radius, and you never even seen my locks, and you never even seen you don't see how my facial structure. You don't see my ear because I don't even give people that chance to get that close to me, and that's my fault. That's not just my fault. That's other Scorpio's fault. But I start letting people get closer to me just so I can judge you in the right way. We can judge each other in the right terms because you're not going to know me from afar. You're not going to know me from a short time period because I can get so pissed off and say something one day and you'll think I'm the meanest motherfucker on earth. You'll think I'm the worst person, the meanest, evilest man you ever met. You can meet me on another day and come with the right colors and I'll give you the last I have. But it depends on who you are. It depends on where your spirit is. The Scorpio, we can't fake it. I can't fake a friend. I can't fake loyalty. I can't fake trust because it comes too heavy for me. Some people have a light way of loving. Some people have this light watered down way of showing loyalty. But I'm a heavy handed lover. I'm heavy handed when it comes to my heart. It's too heavy for me to water it down. It's too heavy for me to give it to people that fumble it and throw it around. It's too real and too authentic for me to give it to people that don't give a damn about me because that's suicide. That's spiritual suicide. That's mental suicide. That's physical suicide because that type of stress, that type of pain, that type of devastation will take years off your ass. It will damn near give you a heart attack because the stress, the heartbroken feelings of the pain, it will literally drain you if you don't have the right person. If you don't have a person that's 100 with you, that's all the way, it's going to soak you dry like a vampire. Let me see. I'll let stuff get down to me. I'll let stuff get me down today. I was feeling all sluggish and all depressed because I soak in what people give me. I, I, I take people more seriously than they should be taken. Maybe I love people more than they should be loved. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't know. I get affected by stuff. Call me strange. Call me crazy. You know, maybe that's why I don't have all these viewers. I don't have all this abundance of people watching my channel because maybe I'm not watered down enough. You know, I'm not plastic enough for these niggas. I'm not soft enough, and I'm not much. I don't wear enough makeup to be a motherfucking clown. I'm not soft enough to be a fucking punching bag. Whether it's an emotional punching bag, a mental punching bag, or a spiritual punching bag. I'm not gonna volunteer to be nobody's punching bag. Nobody's release of anger and rage will be taken out on me, not without them paying for it. Let me see. I see y'all up in here. You know, if y'all enjoying this video, like I said, oh, I thought I almost did something. But make sure y'all hit that like button. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all come in and let me know if you're in here. I rocks with you, Johnny. Hey, April. Hey, Miss 714. What's going on? I appreciate all of y'all. Um, Scorpio man, we soak in everything. We soak in everything from childhood to adulthood. We soak in everything. You know how some people can just be passive aggressive and just walk past that ignorant motherfucker. Some people can just be passive aggressive and just be like, oh, let me just take all the abuse. You know, let me just ignore getting the last of her love. Let me just ignore the family member disrespecting me. Let me just ignore the random guy being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Let me just ignore that. Let me just go past that. Let me just fake it. Let me just pretend that it don't affect me. The Scorpio man, he can do that. He can do that, but over time, the way he reacts and the way he will lash off will be much worse than if he would have just let it out in the first place. We hold stuff in till we can't take it no more. We don't speak when need to be spoken, when stuff needs to be spoken to, because we're very strategic with our words. We think very deeply. You know what I mean? We try to let it sink in. But at certain times, stuff need to be said on a more of an impulsive level, like a Aries or like a Leo or like a Sagittarius. But if we lashed on people that actually deserved it on the spot, we would have a lot of enemies. We would be in a whole lot of trouble all the time because everything don't is not meant to react to. Not right away. Some stuff is misunderstandings. You know, a lot of Scorpios have pushed people away. A lot of Scorpios have got angry with individuals just off of overthinking when they could have just talked to that person and just got it over with. When they could have just talked to that individual and just made peace. You know what I'm saying? Certain individuals we can do that with, but certain individuals they don't let us. They just don't give that to us. They just don't give us that patience and that grace to love, to forgive, to move on, to be positive. They don't give us that. They don't give us that easy access to be positive. You know what I mean? So the Scorpio man, he'll sit there and wait. But when that little, it's just like an hourglass. When that last grain of sand goes to the bottom of the barrel, he's a loose. He's loose. He will be loose. He will not. That little screw. You know what I'm saying? You know that little screw that goes in somewhere right here that stops people from being maniacs, that stop people from being cold-hearted, that stop people from being evil and which stop people from doing the everyday average person stuff. You know, everyday people stuff. You know, being nasty, being selfish, being heartless, being careless. That's what we have this section in ourselves where we will try everything in our possible heart to not be everything that we hate. But when it's overlooked, when it's taken for granted, when we're not being looked at and when we feel like he's by himself, that Scorpio is going to get mad when he feels, you know, when the Scorpio man is not. I think I need to make a video on this by itself, but I'm gonna try to add this into the video. If y'all tell me y'all think I need to make a video on it. Scorpios are men. This might sound cliche. Scorpios are men. They are men of testosterone, not estrogen. Scorpios are grown ass men. They don't. They're not made of estrogen. They're not these soft doll babies. They're not these poodle pissy pampered type of men. He's aggressive like a man. He's bold as hell like a man. He's a fucking warrior like a man. He could come off as being over aggressive like a man. He can come off as being mean as hell sometimes like a grown ass man. Just like that pit bull in the backyard. That pit bull, you don't want no pit bull licking motherfuckers in the face soon as they about to blow your shit off. The pit bull, the motherfucker jump in the yard, the pit bull licking them in the face. Your ass is grass. That pit bull don't protect you. That pit bull don't rip shit in half. That's your ass. That you got that, and that Scorpio man is like that pit bull. He's going to protect. He's going to go hard. He's going to be loyal, but he's going to be who he is. He's going to be a man. He's a male species. He's not this pampered princess with this delicate feathers. He doesn't have delicate feathers that can get ruffled. He's not made of this soft satin material. He's made of gorilla pad. He's made of titanium. But we do have a big heart of love. We do have a big heart of passion. We do have a softer side to ourselves, but we are not soft men. We are soft hearted with people that we love, but we are not weak by a long shot. You take that love for granted, you will see a different side of him and you will not understand it because he will feel as though you're giving him backhanded love. He will feel as though you're giving him backhanded compliment. If you take his softer sides for being some flamboyant, you know, fraudulent piece of shit that you can just walk over like some dog shit on the damn ground, then you're gonna get a different side of him. You're gonna get a different reaction from him. If that Scorpio man doesn't get that stimulation, and I know it's gonna be taken wrong by certain individuals, but I got to be real. If that Scorpio doesn't have that stimulation, doesn't have that real affection, doesn't have that real attention from his woman, he will get aggravated. If he can't let that stinger loose on you, he's gonna get mad. If he can't get that sexual healing, he got to get healed. He got to get that sexual. He like Marvin Gaye. He got to get that sexual healing. He had to have. He not trying to look and gaze into your eyes all the time and just hold hands. He want some action. He wants some passion. He wants some satisfaction. It sound like the reggae song. He wants some action, tender love with with satisfaction. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a man. What I supposed to do? Be feeling on Big Bubble? What I supposed to do? Fill on Big Bubble? Oh, look at you! I know you got some good. Nah, fuck that. I supposed to be all over a woman that I'm with. I'm supposed to be all over a beautiful woman. I'm not trying to touch Jerry. I'm not trying to touch him. He a grown ass man. That Scorpio, he a grown man, so he wants a grown woman. He wants to be stimulated by his woman. He wants that passion from his woman. He doesn't. He's not this individual that wants to live on a dry desert island. He doesn't want to feel like he's by himself in a relationship. He doesn't want to feel like he's not really being sexually stimulated by his woman, and he's in a whole relationship. He wants that passion. He wants that attention from his woman. And if that Scorpio doesn't get but a certain amount, that Scorpio will become mean. If he doesn't feel that he has your real love and your real affection, he becomes mean. If he feels like you lying to him, even if you profess your love, if you're not showing it through your actions, he will come off as being mean because it's not that he wants to be mean. It's not that he's forcing himself to be mean, but it's like this. Picture it like this, and I want you to look at it in retrospect. I know a lot of people ain't gonna be here. I know it's late or whatever. Hey, Dungle. Hey, Laws. Where you from? It's like this. We have this big, humongous heart. Say the heart that's big. It's like, okay, mean words from the it could be from friends, co-workers, whatever. Mean words. The heart closes in. Uh, neglect, alienation, being left alone, not really spending time with that Scorpio. It comes closed. Betrayal, mean, heartless words, thoughtless words. This the heart. It becomes smaller. It becomes smaller, and it almost compresses together to the point he becomes closed off. He becomes this hard and mean individual. The heart is still there. The love and the passion is still there because when that right woman comes around, when that beautiful person comes around, when that Scorpio's favorite niece come around, when that Scorpio's favorite son come around, when that Scorpio favorite grandmother comes around, that heart gets big all over again. When that beautiful person comes around and sprinkles that love on us, that beautiful heart opens back up. It's like a flower. It opens up. But when the more typical you are, the more we just close off. We close off. We become guarded. We become irritated. We become mean because this is what we are shown. This is what we are given by others. They give us the worst of themselves at times. Whatever you do is going to count. If you were being selfish, don't think it's going to be ignored. If you were being sarcastic, don't think it's going to be ignored. If you doing some funny, weird, half-ass shit, don't think it's going to be ignored. If you doing some sideways stuff, don't think it's going to be unseen. If you not there for that Scorpio man, don't think it's not going to be taken noticed because he will do more than notice it. Hey, much love to the bean. I'm gonna say it to like my boy. He said you know what I mean. I'm from the bean. You know what I mean. He does. Shout out to my boy, whatever you are. You know what I'm saying. He's like, yeah, I mean, nah, we don't call it Boston, homie. We call it the bean. You know what I'm saying. Welcome to the bean, and where it's cold and gritty at. Welcome to the bean. I got love for Boston. Much love to Boston. Um, Let me see. I'm Scorpio. I was in love with the Pisces man. Okay, okay. Guard your heart like you're doing, but it appears mean. I understand. Oh, don't do that, cause that make me feel. Don't make sad faces at God. That makes me feel some type. I hate reading sad faces emoji. Every time I read it, even for some, it don't even got nothing to do with me. I see upset. I'd be like, why the sad face? Not the sad face. Not. Don't give me the sad face with the tear on. Don't y'all do that to us, cause y'all know that pulls our heartstrings. Even though it don't seem like it pulls our heartstrings. It's a Scorpio man. We don't like being mean, and the more guarded, and the more that we feel guarded, it hurts us because we hate being. It hurts that Scorpio because he hates being that way. He doesn't get enjoyment out of being that person. He wants to be the beautiful heart. He wants to be the beautiful man. You know what I mean? But it has to be. We have to be given that love in return. We have to be given that passion in return. It's just not going to feel right. You being so open and you being so loving, and you're not being understood. You're not being taken seriously. You're not being seen. You're not being noticed. You giving out so much love. You giving out so much attention because a lot of people don't notice the small things. You have to be an individual that notices the small things that Scorpio man does. That Scorpio man, goes every time you talk. Even if you don't talk to him all the time, when that Scorpio man talk to you, he will give you his undivided attention, won't he? He will, a lot of times Scorpio man will give you the floor to talk, to say whatever you want to say. A lot of times we'll just sit. We'll wait for you to really open up. We'll wait for you to really connect with us. We'll wait for that person. We'll try, but when it feels like we have to force feed our love, we'll literally close the jar. We'll literally like, okay, fuck it. You know what? Nah, fuck it. Hold on. I gotta do my little stuff. You be like, fuck it. It's like look, we just okay. You don't want no love. It's like okay, I'm put my love, put my love. Okay, what else? My loyalty, my trust. Let me see what else. Put my time in here. Any kind of extra future that I wanted to have with you. What else? What else? The respect that I had. Okay, and he'll literally do this. He gonna do this and he gonna wrap it around and he gonna put a bolt like lock on it and he gonna keep it and he gonna sit and he gonna put it away. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people, and the sad part is a lot of individuals don't notice. They don't notice because they're not really in tune with their lover. They're not really in tune with that person that they're in a relationship with. They're not focused on them whatsoever. Let me see. So I hope he feels the same way. He playing games, but he's no good. He's married for paper, and I still think about him. He's still married on paper, and I still think about him a lot to get out of my head. Okay, I understand. I understand. You know, and like that's why it's always been like hard because a lot of people only see you a certain way. Like if I could only show people my heart, I don't know if it'll make a difference. If I could show people how I feel, if I could show people how much love and how much I care, but it's no way for me to do that. I can only show it through my actions, and when people ignore it, when people don't care, I can't help but become closed off. I can't help but start to become colder. I become meaner. I start because the more a person shows that they don't love us, the more that you go out your way to show that you don't care about us. Some people they get real hurt. We get hurt too. We get real hurt about that too. But some people will cry. Some people get really regretful. Some people become real recluse. Some people stop hanging with people. Some people become real hurt. But as Scorpios, we don't do that. Some people even run away. We don't do that. We become mean. We become like venomous. We become like very painful. Not on the wrong person, not to the wrong people. We show it to the people that go out their way to show us pain. The people that try to inflict pain on us, we don't. Scorpio is the wrong person to make an enemy. The Scorpio is the wrong person to get on his bad side. You can ask all the women that pissed me off. You can ask every last one of them where did it get them? How they felt about that? Because they not gonna give you no watered down stuff because they know they paid for that. Whatever you do, be ready for whatever comes back to it. If you want love, that's what you gonna get from that Scorpio man. If you want that love, show that. Don't be like, oh, he don't seem like this, so I'm gonna do it like that. Okay, so if you're gonna do it like that and you got a nonchalant, careless way of seeing things, don't be surprised at the outcome. Whatever you want out of Scorpio man, put your love and put your heart into it. Put your passion into it that you will want in return. Show that loyalty that you will want in return. Show that big heart that you want in return. And Scorpio is not a mean person. We're actually very extremely loving people. We're extremely big hearted people. Some of the most biggest people with the biggest sensitive heart can be some of the most ruthless fighters. People with the most sensitive personalities are some of the most vicious enemies to have on earth. Are the people with the big hearts, the people with the soft hearts, the people with the sweet spirits. You cross them, and you they get tapped. It's like dealing with a wild, enraged animal. Once you cross that invisible line of piss, they are on your ass. You get that soft and all that nurturing stuff, but when you take us for being some type of poodle or some type of penguin, then you're gonna have a very mean individual to deal with. And the thing that makes it hard for us, we don't try to show this. We really try to hide this because we don't like being in pain. We really try to amend this and make things easier, make things better. But it can't be one sided. It has to be two sided. It has to be both parties putting in that effort. It has to be both parties keeping that love. You know what I'm saying? Just like my page, if people were real, if people were strong with their love, I would have way more people coming to my channel. The same people from the beginning, they'll be here right now, but they ain't got no motherfucking heart. They ain't got no loyalty. They damn sure ain't gonna make nobody no good woman or no good husband. They just don't have it in them. They came around me, but they were fair weather motherfuckers. Not worth a damn. But I learned from each and every last one of them that everybody can't be put in the same toilet bowl, but when the motherfuckers fit in that toilet bowl, flush their ass and let them stay in that motherfucker. You ain't reaching in the shitter trying to get that nickel. You gonna flush that motherfucker and let that shit stay in the dog in the damn in your grandmama's bread pudding that you ate last night that fucked your stomach up. You ain't gonna pick up that quarter that you dropped in that motherfucker. Let that shit stay in the dog shit where it belongs. You're not gonna try to clean it up and wipe it off. The people that left you, people that leave us as Scorpios, people that desert us, people that turn their back on us, we leave them where the fuck they are because it was destiny for them to show their true colors. It was destiny for them to show their disloyalty. It was destiny for show how weak, how petty, and how double-minded they are because everybody wants this unconditional love. Everybody wants this trust. Everybody wants this partner of honor, but only few deserve it. Only a few are willing to work for it. Only a few have that loyalty to stick around. And that's why Scorpio Man, that's why you see even the ones, especially the ones in Hollywood, the ones that's real rich, the ones that can get any woman and fly anywhere and do anything they want. You don't see a lot of them with women on their arm. You don't see a lot of them that's married. They just they know that crowd is so shallow. The circle of trust becomes this much smaller. You see what I'm saying? So even the ones that are super wealthy, you will see them by themselves a lot of times. It takes a long time. It takes a long time to find that real person. But when we find that real person, we will open our hearts, we will open our love, we will open our trust. But if you don't see us for who we are, if you don't see it for who it is, then that Scorpio Man, he becomes a different individual. That's not who he is. That's just how he feels at the moment. It's just a mode. It's a mood. It's not a permanence. When the Scorpio Mans get mean, it's not a permanence. It's a mood. It's a mode he's in. And it's a reason he's in that mode. It's a reason. It's never this impulsive action that he's pulling out of his ass. Even if it's not you directly, it's something that's extremely wrong. There's somebody that's doing a lot of damage and doing a lot of stuff towards him, whether he's addressing that person, whether he's just taking it out on everything. You got to understand that Scorpio is always going to have, it's always a reason behind his seasons, with whether his joy, whether it's his success, whether it's his tragedies, any feeling and emotion that comes from him, it's always going to have an underlying meaning that's very complex and very deep. But you have to have the heart to actually care. And that's where it draws the line between people because You can't deal with the Scorpio getting mean if you don't love him. You can't understand why a Scorpio gets mad if you don't love him. You're not going to stick around for a Scorpio if he gets mad if you don't love him. You're not going to stick around for a Scorpio in his mood swings if you do not love him. And that's what we are more than happy to do. We love airing out people that don't belong. Even if it makes us cry a river, if your ass is not really there for us, if you are not really a loyal person, I, I like it might sound fucked up, and Lord forgive me. I'm glad at each and every last one of my ex girlfriends, them heifers needed to be shown the door months before I broke up with them. Months before I broke up with them. I'm glad them heifers are gone because they were doing nothing but being like a load of bricks on my back, and the shit was this thin to break it. So you got to get rid of them because if I didn't get rid of the toxic women, I wouldn't have no room in my life for somebody beautiful, somebody that deserves it, somebody that actually cares. You see what I'm saying? So that Scorpio, a lot of times he's mean to see who's actually there, who actually cares, who's actually in it for the long haul, or who's just in it for the sunny days. It's just like New Edition say, sunny days, everybody loves them, but can you stand the rain? Because most motherfuckers can't stand the drizzle. They can't even stand a damn a drop. They can't take it. They ain't got the backbone. They ain't got the stomach. They ain't got the loyalty for it. They're wasting your motherfucking time because they don't give a damn about you. I love, and the thing is, I got love for each and every last one of my exes. You know what I'm saying? Deep love in my heart, deep respect in my heart for them. But they ass want nothing. You know what I'm saying? They they were less. They were lessons. They were life lessons. You know what I'm saying? They might make somebody a beautiful wife, but they were life lessons. A lot of them were broken, already broken. You know, broken baggage. A lot of them already had massive baggage. A lot of them already had childhood problems. A lot of them had, I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect, and this is why I extended my heart out to certain individuals. This is why I'm non-judgmental to certain people I dated. But when you start, when the banana peels and the dog crap start falling out the bag, it's time for me to exit. It's time for me to take the other route. So understand this when it comes to the Scorpio man. Why not just be direct? Why be passive? Um, what you mean? 714. What you mean? I know he's really hurt me and used me. No heart, no nothing. Big fat. Yeah. Oh, you a water sign? Okay. Y'all let me know if y'all in here. Like I said, make sure y'all follow me at Godbody_2009. Y'all make sure y'all hit me up on my email. You enjoying these videos? Make sure you donate to either my Cash App link or my PayPal link. I don't mind going hard for y'all, but make sure y'all stay in tune with me. I just been. I know we gonna have a full moon. That full moon gonna be here either tomorrow. I don't know about anywhere else in the world, but on the East Coast in America, I see a full moon coming. So I understand why my energy been so like so crazy and so erratic, so unpredictable, almost ludicrous in a certain way. But you gotta understand these are the passions of the Scorpio because we don't it's hard for us to articulate it's hard to articulate a novel with a sentence. Listen to what I'm saying. It's hard to articulate a novel in two sentences. It's hard to articulate a dictionary in a pamphlet. And that's how the heart of the Scorpio, the soul of the Scorpio is. It's like a novel. It's like a complex story. So you have to go through many layers to find it. Understand this, and I want y'all to understand this before I close this video out. The Scorpio man is full of heart. He's a very strong lover, but understand this: he is not a simple math equation. Most of you are used to 1+1 dudes. Most of you are used to in the box type of squares. You know, like the old school cats would say, squares, mediocres. 1+1 = 2. 2 times 2 = 4 type of dudes. The Scorpio is more of a geometry. He's more of an algebra. He's more of a percentage fraction. He's not this simplistic bozo that you can just read like the back of your hand. Oh, he's just like that other man. Oh, he's just like this person. Because and you can might find something that might remind you of something, but if you try to follow that pamphlet like it's some read list for that Scorpio, you will be completely lost because you're following the wrong transcript. Don't compare us to nobody else. You better learn him. Don't try to assume him. Don't try to guess him. Don't try to to fake it till you make it type of uh, connection. Get to know him. Love him. Get mad with him, but learn him and still love him. We get mad at you, but we'll still love you and we'll still stick by you. The only time I can't stick by a person is when they're not in it to stick by me. If you show me you're not in it with me, I give you I give you your walking papers with your passport. I will not hold any woman back. You can take your titties, ass, your money, whatever the hell you got on with you. But if you there with me, I will give you my heart and soul, and I will show you everything that a man's supposed to show his woman. I will protect you in every way that the man's supposed to protect his woman. I will fix your raggedy ass door. I will fix your doorknob. I will clean up the dog crap in the backyard. But make sure you understand that comes from the heart. That doesn't come from just some simple goofball. That don't come from a place of fake compliments. That comes from the heart because I want to see you in the best. I want everything around you to be intact. I want everything around you to be at its best. So a lot of times you might feel the Scorpio man is picking on you. If you feel the Scorpio man is picking on you sometimes, that means he loves you because Scorpio don't even talk to people we don't love. We don't even put frustrations into people we do not love and care about. That Scorpio man is complaining about certain things you do and he wants to see you do better with certain things. If he don't like certain things and you feel like he's picking at you, that's because he loves you. He's like a devoted coach. He's like a devoted teacher that's gonna piss you off into being an honor student. He's gonna piss you off into being a champion. He's gonna piss you off into your destiny. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't, never understand why we did it, you'll understand later on because any woman that's ever been with a real Scorpio, they will tell you whether they liked it or not. That Scorpio taught them how to be stronger. That Scorpio taught them who is fake and who is real. That Scorpio taught them the real harsh realities of life. That Scorpio push them into getting out their comfortable zone. That Scorpio will push you out your comfort zone. That Scorpio is going to push you out of being normal. He's gonna get you uncomfortable with being a blend in. You know. So I love y'all. You know, I really appreciate y'all. You know, y'all let me know. Y'all let me know if y'all enjoy this video. You know, make sure you give me a heart. You know, 2 thumbs up. You know, I had to give y'all something because it's been burning my chest. You know what I'm saying? And I had to, when it's burning my chest, I got to give it to y'all raw. You know, like you knew what you should have done, but it seems like it's passive aggressive, which can sometimes manifest in anger, meanness, and denial. If that makes sense. Yeah, because it's not even being passive aggressive because that's the last thing I am. It's not. It's that wasn't it. I was very vocal. One thing about Scorpio, we very vocal, and you never gonna get no passive aggressive from us. That's not what it is. 714. It's the fact that I made myself vocal. I'll let any woman I ever been with. I let them know when I'm irritated. I let them know when I'm annoyed. I let them know when I'm unhappy. But I love people the way I want to be loved. I give people that extra that I want to get. I give people even undeserved loyalty that I would want in return for my woman. So I show them that extra patience. I show them that extra devotion. I show them that extra loyalty because if I do it like that, 714, I won't have no regrets. I won't I won't I can sleep like a baby at night. I can move on and find me a woman 100 times better. I can walk with my head up and dry eyes because I gave it 150% the first time. I gave my loyalty and love the first time. I stayed being a real man the first time. So I can walk away with my conscience clear. I can walk away with my karma clear because I will give you all my devotion and all my love and all my loyalty from the beginning. And but you got to see that. If you don't see that, then you will miss it. You will miss it, and you will misinterpret it, and you won't get it back. Let me see. But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Let me know if y'all enjoyed this video. Thank you, Kenya. I'm glad y'all enjoyed this. But let me know. Give me a heart. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you've been enjoying it. Make sure you watch all my last videos. I was going to keep this to myself, and I wasn't going to do nothing because I was feeling, I was feeling down. I was feeling discouraged. I was feeling unloved. I was feeling unwanted. I was feeling, neglect. I mean, these are the things that strand the Scorpio minds. These are the things that make us come off a certain way. These are the things that make us come off as real weird because we feel these extreme feelings of distress, of pain, and we don't really know how to articulate it without coming off as being, because a lot of times it's taken like, oh, he just in his feeling, he just like that. It's not taken seriously. It's not heard, it's not understood. you know so understand that Scorpio, we have the right intentions. It's never to be this evil individual. What I mean? It's never to be this evil person. It's always with the best intentions. It's always with the best things at heart. I really 2020. That's perfect timing. That's the perfect karma numbers. You know, uh, let me know if y'all enjoy these videos. Y'all follow me at Godbody_2009. You can send me a Facebook request at Godbody Channel. Two words, Godbody Channel. Make sure y'all email me. My email is posted in the links. It's posted in the chat beside my name. It's posted beside my moderator, Kenya. It's posted beside my moderator, Sky11 Hook. I know she left out, but I know definitely Kenya has it. And I know Sky11 Hook posted it while she was in here. So y'all make sure y'all email me. Make sure you show that love to my Cash App or PayPal. If you want to show that love and contribute to the channel, make sure you donate. Thank you so much, Kenya. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you watch my last videos. Make sure you catch up on all my videos. It means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. I love y'all. Thank you so much for just, being loyal. Thank you so much for, understanding, because this is what it's all about. This ain't about beating up nobody. It ain't about putting nobody down. It's all about us learning, not just about Scorpios, but us as human beings, about everybody, Aries, Sagittarius, children, old people, young adults, older adults. It's about everybody because we all are human, right? So my videos are not to be taken as anybody's better than anybody, anybody's worse than anybody. It's all about learning about one another. So I love y'all. You know, big kiss, big pounds to all my bros that watch the video. I appreciate y'all so much. And I hope y'all enjoy it. And I will definitely see y'all soon. Thank you, Kenya. Thank you all my supporters. If you're a new supporter, even if you kind of shy and you're not really trying to comment, make sure you just let me know what's going on. And I'll see y'all soon. And I love y'all. Peace. Make sure I don't see nothing.